Hello and good day to you. Welcome. It's Andy here and Talkin really. Here is a comment I saw on a disability group, and basically I thought I would share it and offer my perspective. Okay, so not my opinion. I'm not going to give that. I'm going to say from my point of view. So it's going to be different to yours probably. Does anyone dream of how their life would be different if they didn't have cerebral palsy? I know I procrastinate a lot due to being in pain and only having use of one arm. I know it takes me more time to complete tasks and more energy to focus due to the pain. I feel useless. That's a very good point. I mean, I don't know about you, but being 63 this year, I have never ever in my life thought about any other thing like being able-bodied. CP is part of me, it's what I am, it's my disability. You have to basically get on with life. And I agree with this poster that it is difficult when you think about it because of the pain. I mean, just it's got it worse for me over the years since my back operation, 2014 I think that was, and now 2024. So quite a long time, and over that time it's got worse, and there's nothing anybody can do. But yes, I wake up in the morning in pain. I do my editing in pain. I do my class in pain. And I go to bed in pain. There's not a lot I can do about that because the medicine that I do take, pretty useless. I do get some relief from when I'm in Thailand. I can use the oil, special oil, which I get from the hospital. But really, to be honest with you, I agree also with that it can take you longer to do stuff, and obviously more energy. You feel tireder. Is that a word? Is that a real word? Tireder? Yeah. Or more tired than ever, especially when you've done a class and you come home. I really don't know how I managed in the old days. I was doing, 25 classes a week, and I had to drive many miles. So one time I might be in Salisbury, next time I might be in Swindon, which is a long way, and then teach classes in between. So I really don't know how I did it, but I did. Obviously with the back problem, it's not really helped much. I've sort of been trying to do as much as I can, but at no point have I ever thought how my life would be if I didn't have CP. Yes, it can be a problem in the normal world, the able world. And certainly for me, in my history, I have also probably lost a job by it, and also basically I nearly got sacked from a job after being taken on. So one job, they didn't employ me, but I got in there anyway by the back door on a government training scheme. So basically what happened was I applied for a job, a training job in computers, programmer, and they didn't give me the job. I was so annoyed that I got the job centre to get me a placement in the firm, and I worked there, obviously for benefit money at the time. And the guy that they took on, I was actually training him. I was teaching him how to program, and they saw that. And basically, in the end, I got a real job somewhere else, and I left. And shortly after that, I had a visit at my house, and they come to ask me if I would reconsider and come back. But of course, it was too late then. I decided that the new job, which I got on my own back, was a lot better than the job I would have done with them. And obviously then in the end they had to get rid of him and get somebody else. So really it was a case of serves you right, because they should have took me on straight away. Anyway, that's beside the point. And the other job was I had been taken on. I've had the interview. I've been taken on. I went to work, my new job, and the boss, not the chappie who interviewed me, but the boss called me into the office, and he basically argued that because of my disability, I couldn't do the job. And he said, "Well, you have to prove it, medical certificate or whatever." I said, "I've been doing the job for 10 years. And he shut me on face value, and basically, now you're telling me I haven't got a job." He said, "No, I'm not." I said, "Because if you did, I'd be going to get legal advice about it." Anyway, I was working there, continued working there, and I worked there for 5 years, and I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but I was one of the better employees, and I had commendations made for me from the people that we worked for. So in the end, he was very lucky to have me for the 5 years. So yes, I have obviously had encounters, but never have I said to myself, I wish I knew what it was like not to have it. Again, it's all relative, isn't it? It depends on your own feelings, how you feel. Certainly, if you've only got one arm, then it can be difficult. I mean, I've only got one sort of body, and not a lot of it works very well at the moment. I mean, I remember looking back at just 2012, and I went to Russia, which is quite topical. I went there as a tourist around Moscow. I was able to walk around. I didn't have any relator. I didn't have any problem with balance. I didn't have any problem with walking around. Obviously, I couldn't walk very far, but I didn't have a problem as I do now, where I can't even walk 5 feet without a problem. And I went all around Moscow, underground and everywhere, doing the tourist thing. And I look back at that and I think, I just wish I had that again. That wasn't wishing that I wasn't disabled, that was wishing that I could do more like I did then. Of course, that was the start of my decline in my health. 2014 was when I had the surgery, which obviously didn't go right. So yes and no. What about you? Maybe you can tell me what you think. Anyway, that's it for today. Have a very good day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.